MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, number 31.
And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
3-0 now. And that misses as well. So that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones. So coming to the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
I like that pitch right there. A nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Jacoby Ellsbury goes down for the first out of the game. Drilled on the ground to short. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Batting second.
Into the box now, number 35. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Grounded softly to the right. Holiday comes up with it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
At the plate, Corey Seager. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Digging in, Matt Holiday. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Number 17, Matt Holiday.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Peterson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Puig. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Starlin Castro. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Curveball that time, not even close. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. This one's down to third. And Castro's got himself a base hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. Chase Headley is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Throw won't get him. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Didi Gregorian.
Softly hit out to short. Speared on the dive. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's Chris Carter now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Aaron
back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
That's inside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0-for-1 here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grandal is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. A little bouncer. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Strike two.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
That's a ball.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yasmani Grandal is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Wright will take the turn and head for second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Just a tick behind for a strike. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Right. Rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate. Digging in to try it again. Number 35. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Headley will look this one in for route number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bouncer down the line, but it's foul. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Matt Holliday standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman number 17, Matt Holliday.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Kershaw now on 1-1. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a move over to first. And another throw over. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a throw over to first. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Puig will get there and he puts it away to So digging in now, Daniel Murphy. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Daniel Murphy.
Here's a drive out to left center field. Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low apparently. For Murphy, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Left side, gloved by Headley. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's Jock Peterson now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Peterson.
Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So striding forward now, Chris Carter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. You pound him in early.
And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. The runner scores from second. And a relay home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandon. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So stepping in, David Wright. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. And he takes this one high, 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1-2. And another foul ball. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. This is in the air out to right. Judge is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Into the box, Chase Headley. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
3rd baseman, Chase Headley.
Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And he misses there, 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Didi Gregorius.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Line drive to left. but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Got him to chase one up in the zone there as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side. Number 35. In now is Yasiel Puig. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right fielder. Yasiel.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Number 35.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Number 35 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's Corey Seager. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Ellsbury. It's in there, though, a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for the left-handed hitter Daniel Murphy. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And despite the great effort, no throw from the second baseman, and that ought to be an infield single. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Puig is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman
Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line drive to left. And Holliday has a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Victor Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. This one's down to third. Wright has it to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Left fielder.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Drilled to the right side. Throw gets him at first base as he took away a sure base hit that time.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Jock Peterson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Next for the Dodgers.
Here's Chris Carter now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing. 91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Striding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. David Wright stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and just kept running away.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ground ball left side. Headley's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Kershaw will slide one over to first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Puig giving chase, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
So striding in, Chase Headley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Puig. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Gregorius.
And he takes ball 1. Now a snap move over to first. The 1-0 delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Standing in, number 35. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The shortstop,
Corey Seager comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Seared down the first baseline, but foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded to the right. Gloved by Castro. And he is in there. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Jason Shreve.
Fouled straight back. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 5-1. Digging in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. First and second now, 1 man out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit. That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch coming, here it is. Jock Peterson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt. Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Chris Carter is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, bases juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
And he misses 2-1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Castro is there for it, and that ends the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Peterson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Up next
here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Cespedes is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
That's wide, 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Murphy is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Yasmani Grandal.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is lined hard to deep left. Hicks is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are two gone now.
The right fielder, number 6.
And now is Yasiel Puig. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Holliday. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Matt Holliday.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So digging in now, Victor Martinez. He was a double play victim last time around. On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as they're quickly 2 away now. Here's Starlin Castro. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now pitch on the way. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Nighttime skies over Coors Field here in the capital city of Denver, Colorado. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, center fielder, number 11.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. LeMahieu's got it, and he's retired 1 away. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. Reynolds over to his left. The tag, and he is out.
Batting third.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
We're just underway here in Denver. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. These Braves as they take the field here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. 1 out, nobody on. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. This is flared out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And Kemp has a beat on it as he makes the play to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Matt Kemp. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in the switch hitter, Geraldo Oliveros. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. For Kemp, he stands at second with his 13th double of the year. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it, and he's retired here, 1 away. Here's Rougned Odor now. Not the shiniest of batting average, as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he's safe. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow.
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Brian Pena. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Back up the middle. Story brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. A man on third with 2 down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Pause. Now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. And he'll step off and try again. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2. Here it comes. And that misses 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Mark Reynolds. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting sixth, left fielder, David.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Boy, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. To short, Swanson scoops it up, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Into the box, Tyson Ross. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 50, Tyson.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, one away.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. 3-0 now.
Well, this is an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
That one's in there. 3-1. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rendon.
And this is low, ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Runner goes for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Story picks it up. LeMahieu relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is now batting John Gray. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Catcher John Gray.
Hit out towards second. Fielded by Adore. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Riding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. So striding in, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Mazzara back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Ready with the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kemp is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out. Digging in to try it again. Nomar Mazara. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Here's another 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Left fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Geraldo Oliveros. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The second for 1 on to first, and it's another double play. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Third baseman, number 28.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Mark Reynolds. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Mark Reynolds.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kemp going back. He gets there, and that's the second out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Standing in, Rougned Odor. They'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Ryan Pena.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyson Ross comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Squared that one up just a little late.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And a good throw from Gonzalez, but he's in safely at third. Digging in and looking for more, Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is line to left, and this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. In to score, the runner from third. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The shortstop, Trevor.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation, because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. Hats off to that one. Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lazar is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in, John Gray. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackman. Here's Charlie Blackman now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Blackman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swings through the slider there.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Ready with the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ripped on the ground to first. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 pitch on its way. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The right fielder,
ready for another
5.
shot now. Carlos Gonzalez. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Another 0-2 home. And the changeup is way low that time.
1 and 2.
Ross pauses, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one gets away. He'll throw home with it, and not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is pulled into right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So here's Matt Kemp now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And that misses ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Digging in to try it again. Geraldo Oliveros.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, to me, I think they're thinking they want this switch hitter to stay hitting left-handed where he's not as strong of a hitter. If they bring in a lefty pitcher, he gets to hit right-handed where he poses much more of a threat.
Here's Rogner Odor now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for Mike Dunn. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Tommy Joseph will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it. But now
meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Pena. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Tyler Flowers will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1. Chad Qualls.
Number 50, Chad Qualls.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Story scoops it up. LeMahieu on to first, and talk about doing the job out of. Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Heading out towards shallow right, Mazara has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Mark Reynolds. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? Ready once again, David Dahl. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now here's the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Kemp, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at second base. Digging in once again, Trevor Story. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Off the plate and low here, ball one. 1-0 count, here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
Nope.
2-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Line, but speared on a hop. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Into the box now, Tyson Ross. A hit in 2 tries so far. Matt Adams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Matt Adams.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled straight back and into the mask of the catcher. It's 1-1. Right side. LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Center fielder, number
Here's
11.
Ender Inciarte. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
1-0.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. In now is Anthony Rendon, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And try as he might, but he can't escape the... Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. The pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazzara moves over. One away.
Up next for
Striding
Colorado.
into the box. Chad Qualls. He's newly entered into the ball. Rafael Inoa will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ian Kroll takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final two outs of this seventh frame.
A defensive change for the Braves. Now playing second.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Sean Rodriguez.
He threw first and hustling for second.
Tyler Flowers.
And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Over to have a look at it here is Kemp, but this is well back into the grandstand, a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Kemp giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. R.A. Dickey takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
R.A. Dickey.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the... Number 56 takes the mound as he's been now batting. Anthony Rendon. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he is into third with a leadoff triple. In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazzara. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Lays off 1-0.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against him.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's now 3-1. So here's Matt Kemp now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in, Geraldo Oliveros.
Geraldo Oliveros
gets a small piece near the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding forward now, Sean Rodriguez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Let's see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the 1st out of the inning.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's Mark Reynolds. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Runners on first with 1 down. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Hit to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Change-up too low, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mazzara is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Flowers. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He was a ground out victim last time up. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. The pitcher, R.A. Dickey, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Aaron Altair will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. Oh, he tries to force it into second, and it's too late. Now to the plate, Ender Inciarte. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Sam Freeman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Striding in, Salvador Perez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in. Number 56. First trip to the plate for him in the ball. Ken Rivera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Line towards center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Kemp is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 3 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
1-2, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And this is taken for a called 3rd strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Second spot tonight.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First chance for him in this one because he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And that's going to land out toward the wall out there. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Striding into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Altair coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Bryce Harper now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Here's Hanley Ramirez.
Left fielder.
He's set and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here. You can.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Zimmerman rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there. A tag from Flowers. He's out at the plate. And now a diving tag as he hangs on for a double play, and this inning is over. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Dansby Swanson.
In there at the letters 0-1. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Sharp ground ball to 3rd, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. In now is Anthony Rendon. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Stepping in, Matt Kemp.
left
as he's got a
fielder.
chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Oh, and he misses it. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1. So stepping in, Geraldo Oliveros. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Now a hard liner toward short, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Right fielder.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Aaron Altair. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Now, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got two balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground ball.
And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely. Standing in, Sean Rodriguez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get two more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
There's a drive out to left center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Oliveros rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we'll see.
Well, and he has some trouble with it. Rodriguez is on his way home, and he's safe. Here's Ender Inciarte, who represents the eighth man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt will start things out in the top half of the second.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-1. Here it comes. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Settling in now, Tim Magruder. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Altair is over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. Altair is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Jaime Garcia. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Catcher, Jaime Garcia.
In there at the knees, strike one. Now the pitch. Tapper up the line. Barehanded at his ankles. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dansby Swanson. He singled his last time up. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 2 down.
Up next,
Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Kemp. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In the dirt here. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here comes the 1-0. Tapped up the third base line. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Geraldo Oliveros looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Harper has a read on it. And that's the third out. Into the box, Joel Cooper. 9-1-2 due up.
Joel Cooper.
Back to work now is Garcia as he gets ahead on a good pitch that time. It's strike one.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch. So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. Now this is cut and thrown to first, but he'll decide against risking it and hold on at first with a 1-out base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Xander Bogaerts. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. And there he goes towards second. In there, a base hit. And the run will score all the way from first. Digging in to try it again. Ryan Zimmerman looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The throw will go to third. The tag gets one. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a runner in scoring position with two men gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Look out. 2-0 now.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Well, I stand corrected. I still don't agree with it, though.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Into the box now, Aaron Altair. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Stepping up to the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Up next,
coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And that misses for ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ramirez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit out toward second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag. So here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So striding forward now, Tim Magruder comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And that misses 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now batting, Jaime Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Pitcher, Jaime
Drilled
Garcia.
on the ground to short. Turner has it. And he's set down 1 away. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. In now is Anthony Rendon. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. The tag, and he is out at second. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. So here's Matt Kemp now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now this is on the ground for the third baseman, Zimmerman. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. Ready now, Geraldo Oliveros. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. This is line to left. That's in there, base hit, the throw home. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Digging in and looking for more, and some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll. Now in the box, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder number 8.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Digging in, Joel Cooper comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Lays off 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Pence takes his lead at second, and the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Third baseman, number 11.
So striding in, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. R.A. Dickey is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Altair is there. Let's see if they test it. 1 run is scored. And a relay home. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Bryce Harper.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. 3 runs, 9 hits, and 2 errors on the Washington line score. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself. Digging in once again, Sean Rodriguez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pence has a read on it. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Flowers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pence ranging back to the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Ready once again, Ender Inciarte.
We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Turner gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, R.A. Dickey. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all. Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this one's in the dirt, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And no advance, it's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right, it's 1-1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Lined hard toward right center. Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Hanley Ramirez.
And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Rodriguez ranges to his left. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again. Tim Magruder, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. Matt Wieters will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Kemp will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. In now is Anthony Rendon.
For the Braves, third baseman Anthony
into the windup
Rendon.
And the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Joe Kelly.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 56, Joe Kelly.
A fastball that just misses inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Geraldo Oliveros is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that digging in and looking for more, Hunter Pence. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
8, Hunter Pence.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll get in there safely. At the plate, Joe Kelly. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here. And then Adam Eaton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
He's set. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And he lays off for ball 1. And that misses. 2-1. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3. Swing, strike 2.
Full count, 3-2.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light, 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
Third baseman, number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position.
Now pitching for the Braves.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Throw goes to third. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Drilled right back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Mark Zipchinski will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance.
Number 25.
Striding in once again. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Hit on the ground out to short.
Turner fields it cleanly.
And a rather easy first out.
The batter, number
Digging
15,
in to try it again, Sean Rodriguez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing and a ball bounced to Zimmerman at third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
The next 3-2. And another foul ball.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3. Ready for another chance? Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Hanley Ramirez.
Chaz Rowe
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Altair on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hunter Pence. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Altair has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. 1-0 pitch on the way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in, Chaz Rowe. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Tommy Joseph will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with one away in the inning. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with Sean Kelly is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Rougned Odor will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 12, Rougned Odor.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Sean Kelly. He'll try and lead things off.
Pitcher, Sean Kelly.
Arodys Vizcaíno comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Adam Lind.
Number 26, Adam Lind.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he watches ball 1. R.A. Dickey would be the winner if this score holds up. In there, 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Comes set, and the 0-1. In the dirt here. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. Throw strikes.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Altair sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. R.A. Dickey. It may not be a rookie card, but it's valuable enough to be our tops player of the game.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Nationals, 4 runs, 13 hits, 3 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.